Hey, it's been a while since we did one of these. We're live from Twitch. Beatus is not here. To hell with him anyway, I say. But I'm here with Sarah / Dame Class.
Hello.
And Doc.
Hey, MDCT.
M_D_C_T.
Yeah, that's it. You got it.
Perfect. Awesome. Great. Well, I'm going to be playing Monolith because I like it a lot. So, just to start things off, is there anything y'all have been playing and stuff and you'd like to plug for helping me co-host with this and all that? No? Good. All
well,
right. Yes?
I do have something that I would like to plug on the basis of I am affiliated on Twitch now and would like to make cash money off of friends and followers and good people, etc. And I'm going to be starting up a full schedule on Tuesday. From Tuesday on, I'll be streaming at least 4 days a week. Every other week, probably be 5 days.
Nice.
And I would like to see y'all there. First thing that's going to happen is Tuesday is going to be my old games night, where I'm going to stream old games and play through them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know, it's extremely long.
It's very
because
long
it's
plug.
New.
It's crazy how long this plug is. But...
Yeah, I mean, I need an extension cord to get this plug all ready and to go.
Alright, don't make me regret this.
Sorry,
No,
you can't regret anything.
Okay.
Not allowed.
You can just follow me at Dame Has Class on Twitter, and if I do anything, you'll see it there. It'll be fine.
Nice. Cool. Alright then, in that case, let's get this started. I'm gonna drag folks who wanna, I'm gonna drag folks, as the kids say, who wanna be in on this thing.
Drag him, yes.
Yes. Let's start things off with, let's try, I'm gonna try this random person. We're just gonna hope it goes well, okay? Link, you're on the air. And your thing says muted.
And make sure you hit the little mute button.
Yeah.
When you're ready.
Come on, Link, do us proud.
The fact that this is a shmup makes sense to me as to why you like it.
Well, I already started off well by keeping myself muted.
There you go. There you go.
Wasted bit of your precious 5 minutes.
Oh, I forgot to hit the start on that.
Yeah.
There it is now. Link! Link, okay? What do you want to talk about?
This game. I mean, this is the first time I've seen it. You guys, you usually stream when I'm asleep, so I miss it usually.
Nice. Monolith...
Nice that you miss it all the time.
It is very nice that I miss it all the time. This is one of those Dectalon games, and he usually has, like, a good eye for things that I would like, so... It's like Binding of Isaac, but more shmuppy and kind of good.
Yeah, it seems pretty good. It looks really nice. I like the style.
Yeah, me too. It's really fun. And, so I would recommend it. This is an unpaid endorsement, but since the devs came into my stream the last time I played this, I'm very happy to endorse it.
Yeah, I do kind of need something new to play after I stopped playing MMOs.
Oh, you stopped? I never got into any MMOs. I did like a little bit of MapleStory.
I'm an MMO trash, baby. I love all of them.
All of them?
Yeah.
If I could only play those, and it would be fine. But I try not to only do that.
I feel like I would get addicted to MMOs is my problem.
Yeah, it's a big problem. The one I've been playing was Final Fantasy XIV, and I just recently just realized I've been playing this too much. I have like all the classes at max level, and that's like 17 classes.
Time. I was gonna say, as someone who also very casually plays 14, that's some hours to put in to get up. Does that include like Galather and like?
I used to do that. I did that for the last expansion, so I have all those classes up to 60, but after that I just realized I never crafted after I leveled the classes, so I just stopped.
Yeah.
There's definitely a point with MMOs, if you're addicted to them, that you realize that you don't use half of the things that you've spent all that time grinding for, so it's all pointless and you need to get on with your life.
You accumulate the idea of things, and you don't actually have things. But yeah, my issue is I'll just play them instead of playing like single-player games that can actually be finished, and I have to force myself to kind of tear away from them and play a game that I can complete because you can't really complete MMOs.
Yeah, I've actually. Sorry, go ahead.
No, can't you like get to level 60 or whatever?
You can get to
Yeah.
max level, but then you have to have the best gear, and then once you have the best gear, you have to get all the achievements, and then once you get the achievements, you have to use currency to buy other things, and then it's just it really will never stop.
Then you
It's
get the
always
money, and then you
the
get the power.
With Final Fantasy 14, that's especially hard because their update cycle is so fast compared to other MMOs. It's just like every 3 months you get new content,
Mhm.
new raids that you have to then spend so much time getting good at and getting all the gear from. It's ridiculous.
Well, I'm glad I never got into them personally.
Yeah, because of that, I've actually missed out on a lot of good single player games, like you were mentioning, Sarah. Like Nier, I haven't even touched Nier yet. Persona 5.
Right?
I need to really get to that.
Did you finish that, by the way?
Oh no, I haven't even started it.
Sarah, have you finished it?
I didn't finish Route C, but I mean I finished like A and B, so I'm.
That aside, y'all saw the thing that Kamiya said about Platinum Games and Nier Automata, right?
No, what did he say?
Well, he basically said, well, it would not be an exaggeration to say that Yoko Taro, the director of Nier Automata and the writer of it, basically just saved Platinum to an extent because it did. Nier Automata sold gangbusters. It did extremely well.
You're
far
kidding.
above their expectations.
Holy
Yeah.
shit! And he pretty much saved Platinum?
Probably not literally, but he
still.
was extremely grateful for them, like, it solving some of their financial issues, probably caused by, well, Scalebound getting canceled, first and foremost. Plus, Platinum games, the majority of them, even if they're really good, do not sell particularly well.
Yeah, it's true.
In the case of Bayonetta 2 and Wonderful 101, even though they're both very good games, they were both on the Wii U, which was an inherent disadvantage.
Yeah.
But didn't they also put out some like not great games, like the Avatar game and like?
Yeah, they've done some like brand
Those
tie-in
were-
games, but they were all right. They weren't terrible.
And for what it's worth, those were, licensed and paid for by publishers, so those probably didn't have
Not
any.
really a thing.
Yeah. Oh, and for what it's worth, of the 3 that they did, 2 of them were pretty bad, but the Transformers one was okay.
Yeah, I've heard good things about that, which was pretty surprised by.
Someone's timer's up.
Yeah, guess what?
Oh man,
You are fucking
This is
out
where
of
things
here,
get
my
violent.
oh well.
I know,
5 minutes
it
can
is.
go by real fast.
It was
Damn
a good
right.
5 minutes. Thanks for having me.
Hey, is there anything you want to plug before you go, Link?
No, sorry. I'm all out of ideas.
That's fine. I used all the plug space for everyone else, so we're good.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
had your season premiere at the front there. Jeez.
Yep.
Anyways, I'll be back in like another couple of years when you do this again.
We're gonna make it more regular because my partner doesn't do videos anymore. So no, I'm kidding. I'm joking. He does.
Everyone go tweet mean things to Typee.
Please do. Yes. No, don't
but
do that. Really.
Also, don't
Sure.
actually do that.
Yeah, don't actually.
These are officially the diabetes auditions. You all have to audition to be diabetes now.
That's right.
Instead of a drug test, we do an insulin test. It has to go. Really
Oh
poorly.
God, which one am I? Who am I removing? Jeez.
If you can.
Can we get someone else in place of Dame's class?
Oh my-
Actually,
All right.
I mean, if you couldn't tell this whole time, I've been doing my best Southern accent.
yeah, it sounds
it was
great.
it was spot on, perfect.
All right, take easy, Link. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
You too. Have a good one.
Sure thing. Let me drag you out. Dragged out. All right, I'm gonna try to drag people I've never heard from before, so to speak, or who I don't remember. How about Geo? Let's see how Geo.
Geo.
How long is it gonna take Geo to unmute
Geo.
themselves? Does Geo even realize? That's the one thing about Discord too. Is I guess.
Hey.
Oh hey, how are you doing? Geo. Geo, okay?
Geo's good, yeah.
Awesome. How you doing?
I'm
Geo?
Geo from Sonic 06, that Geo.
Which I don't remember Geo from Sonic 06. I don't remember
no,
a lot about Sonic 06, truthfully.
I hit you up on Twitter a little bit about this.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know if you want to talk about that on stream. I can talk about
Yeah.
other things.
No, we can talk about
I mean,
it.
I know-
It's fine. Oh yeah, yeah. You know what? No, no, no. Let's leave that as a surprise. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
Yeah. There.
So
That's, yes.
Tell you what, though, I did not know Platinum Games made Bayonetta.
Yeah.
I didn't.
No, I noticed. I just started Nier Automata, and I noticed the gameplay was basically just Bayonetta, but robots and better.
Oh. Interesting. Sorry, no, I got distracted because Dame plays games to subscribe with Twitch Prime, as did Links Lives here. Thank you.
Yeah, very nice. Very
Yeah,
nice.
Thank you.
Enjoy your 50 cents or whatever the hell you get.
Thanks. Thanks for subscribing while you were. Thanks for all that and intruding on Geo's time. No,
All that precious Twitch money.
right. The one Platinum game though too I've been wanting to play for a while and I still haven't gotten a chance is Metal Gear Rising, or at least not in earnest. Like I rented it the one time, and it seemed like a lot of fun, but I still haven't really gotten into all that. God Hand was, of course, great, even though that was like before they were Platinum. That was like Clover, technically, right?
All right, so Twitch stream. Let me find something to talk about.
Oh
Put
boy.
Steam library on random.
All right.
Oh yeah, Retro City Rampage. Have you ever played that?
I have not. Actually, no, I'm lying. I have played it once. I played it on Vita, like a friend's Vita, like for a little bit, and I liked it a lot. But
Yeah,
it was one of
that
those
game-
things.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say it's one of those games I've forgotten that I wanted to like revisit. And
No,
now...
it's really good. And the thing about RCR is they're just releasing it on everything. Like it's been ported to the Wii, the Wii U. They're putting it on the Switch now. They made a version for the original NES.
Oh yeah, I forget what they call that.
like where they dump the ROM onto like a flash cartridge or whatever it is, or
No, like
reprint?
they recoded the whole game and threw it on an NES cartridge.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
And so I saw the other day, late to the party, but apparently they're doing a sequel.
Oh nice.
throwing
Oh
out a-
yeah. I think I heard that. But now that you've convinced me, now I definitely want to play.
Yeah. No, it is a fantastic game. I'm looking it up here. It's called they have a sequel called Shakedown Hawaii, which looks like it's you're some sort of crime boss and you actually get to own stuff while you kill people with guns.
Oh, okay. That sounds like fun. That reminds me too of that article. I forget who wrote it. Might have been Kotaku, about like how, what is it? Grand GTA Online now. Like people are worried because they were like buying property up north and there was no crime there. But now that like there's more people joining GTA Online, they're actually worried about it and stuff. It's pretty weird, but
No, you should definitely check out RCR, check out Shakedown, I guess, when that comes out. Just look at the website. The website's awesome.
okay. I'm gonna do that.
And yeah, you can literally play it on any console.
Literally any console.
I think so.
Nice. Do you have anything you want to plug, by the way? Like, do you do stuff that we should say besides the thing that I'm not telling everybody what it is publicly just yet?
Not really. Nothing to plug yet.
Alright then. We'll see.
Secret.
Stuff, yeah. No, it's good stuff.
Yeah,
So you're fighting a skeleton wizard here.
Mm-hmm. This is Demon, but spelled D-A-E-M-O-N, like...
Yeah.
Which I
like,
actually...
like Damon.
Yeah, I always thought it was Damon, like Mailer Damon and all that.
Yeah,
but
It's pronounced the same way. It's just demon.
Yeah, no, I now know. Oh dear, I'm taking hits.
If it was Latin pronunciations, it would be diamond, but that's it's not. So we're good.
Do you speak Latin, Doc?
No, but I'm incredibly interested in phonetics and enunciation of languages, so I know a lot about those things.
Do you want to know a fun Slowbee fact? My mother speaks Latin.
Neat.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So, sorry, you were saying, Gio?
Yeah, fun rule, video game phonetics, anything can be pronounced like anything. Damon, demon, doesn't matter. Video game. Boom.
Video game, you're right.
Yeah.
No, video game.
When you get down to it, all words are made up anyway, so they can pronounce it any way you like.
Yeah, totally.
Anyway, I think my time's up. This looks cool. Shmups look fun. Hope to play one someday.
Shmups are really fun.
Shmups are fun.
Don't do it.
It's
I had to
absolutely
be
fun.
the one dissenting voice.
Oh, get out of here.
No.
Yeah, the
Fucking
one wrong
MMOs.
voice.
Ugh. All right. Well, thanks a lot, Gio.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Yep. Take it easy.
Bye.
All
we
right.
got?
I just don't like them because I'm not good at them.
Let me
Like
bring
most
in. Let's go with. All right. Pick a number. Sarah.
Me?
Yeah.
4.
Oh, digital basic. Okay. Whoops. Boom. Hey.
Boom, boom, boom.
How you doing?
Hello, hello.
Hey. Let me turn you down a tiny bit.
Sorry.
No, not your fault at all. Sometimes people's microphones are heterogeneous.
Yeah.
Heterogeneous?
Heterogeneous, erogenous, something. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's just like a streamer. Look at him putting sex. Anyway, it's been a while, buddy. How are you?
Doing good. It's definitely been a while because, well, I moved more like about 2 years ago, so I'm in a more area where there's things to do rather than nothing. So I've been pretty busy.
Less time to watch like YouTube and streams and things like that.
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah.
Although, yeah, especially now, but that's my fault.
No. Yes, it is. Thanks for moving. What a jerk. No, I was gonna say, what have you been up to? Anything you want to plug while you got the 5 minutes?
Well, there's my Twitch. I gotta actually start streaming some more. Digital Basic 13 right now. I think I'm gonna try to change it back to just Digital Basic, and because now you can change that, which is great.
Yeah, I was effing Slowbeat for the longest time. I'll pause your timer if anybody wants to hear this story officially, but where have I told? I told them. Yeah,
This story is great, for what it's worth.
Let's
I
hear it.
haven't heard it.
All right, I'm gonna tell this story. Okay, let's pause timer. You're at 4:05. But okay. So, I don't know if you remember. But all right. Well, anyway, Beatus and I did a charity stream a long time ago for the what was it? Remember the Boston Marathon bombings? We like felt bad about all that, so we did like a charity thing once there was like sort of a once there was like something that was like legit you could contribute money to. So we like took a playthrough of Dead to Rights 2 and talked over it for a while. Now I didn't have a Twitch account at the time, so I registered Slow Beef. And during that stream, I got pretty bombed toward the end and stuff. So I was pretty drunk, and I eventually was hungover and stuff, and forgot that I had registered Slow Beef. So later, when I was getting in the Twitch scene, I was like, oh, some asshole already friggin' registering it. Not realizing that was actually me.
I remember you saying
So it
that
was
someone
some
registered
asshole.
it.
Yeah, it was some asshole, exactly.
That's great.
Yeah, no, G-Volt's right, I was like sloshed. Like, people in the chat were like, okay, stop streaming. But, that was like after we had done it and beat us. Like, after we'd done the walkthrough, I was just like doing extra stuff and whatever. But anyway, what was I gonna say? Yeah, so at any rate, I realized it like 2 years in after I'd gotten partnered and all that fun stuff. And, yeah, so I finally registered, so I was like, finally like, Twitch, can you just change the name back, please? And now they did. So now I'm twitch.tv/slowbeef once again.
Yeah, that's always good.
My stupidity has finally been routed. So, to that end. Alright, now your timer restarts.
All right, back to, I don't remember what I was talking about, but I could figure out something. So anyway, since there's been a lot more stuff around here for me to do, the one thing I do more often is I go to Dave & Buster's, not that far down from me.
Oh, nice.
And they got the newest DDR, which is, I love DDR, so having the newest one, which...
Man, I haven't played DDR in an arcade in like super long time.
Yeah, it's been, like, the last arcade version they released in the US before this one was 6 years prior. So everyone's been like anticipating this. When it first came out, it took like it could be 2 hours for your turn to come up. It was that much, very popular. And since I always go there, Wednesdays is always half off. So I'm like, okay, well I'll just play some redemption games. 6 months later, I ended up saving enough tickets for PS4. So
That's so awesome.
Oh, wow.
I'm like, that's probably my best achievement I could get with something like that.
Yeah, I mean, You usually just get like crappy plastic spider rings and stuff, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I decided, I'm going to save and see how long it takes me to get it, and some of the games are pretty easy to win, so I'm like, every Wednesday, half off, I'll play a few times, get like 2,000, 3,000 tickets, and then...
Dang, where did you keep them? Imagine like that took up a lot of space.
Actually, their power cards now store tickets on it.
Oh, so they're not like physical.
Smart,
like,
yeah.
You can have them physical, but it's easier
at
on the
that
card,
point,
so.
yeah. Oh, that's so smart. Yeah, I didn't know. It's the future, man.
I wish there was like, it thinks that like the only coin-op places around are like the random barcade and then also like a random Dave and Buster's, you know? Because I love coin-ops, so.
Yeah, those are always fun to do.
That's
and,
like...
Yeah, it's always fun to go to Dave & Buster's just because they've been recently getting a lot of new games. It's always fun to see that, there's still some arcade games coming over. Like, you don't see many of them that often anymore, just because arcades are kind of dying thanks to, home consoles and everything.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that ship has sailed. It has been well and truly dead for ages. The fact that it's getting any kind of resurgence of any form is the incredible thing.
Yeah. I mean, in the Japan scene, it's always, the arcades are still very popular, so.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't know what it's like over in Boston at all, but everywhere else in this state, I can just go ahead and say that you'd be hard-pressed to find a single arcade.
Yeah. Most of the, smaller arcades are not really well kept or anything like that, just because it's expensive, and since they're dying, what's the point of fixing them and all that? So you only have, like arcades, for instance, where the games are maintained because, they're older, so they're easier to maintain and all that.
Yeah, whereas now arcades in Atlanta, but it just becomes I don't drink, so it's not very fun for me to go.
And how many times can you play Donkey Kong or something like that?
Yeah, mine had the X-Men game for a while, and then they replaced it, and now I'm just
There is an X-Men game near me at another place that actually has 3 dance games as well, so it's kind of nice. I don't know why it's there. No one plays it, but...
You're talking about the, the Welcome to Die and Colossus noise.
Yes.
Yeah,
right? Yeah, okay, good. The X-Men beat 'em up, the good one.
Yeah.
I'd forgotten all about that. It was 4-player, right? And it was on 2 or 3 monitors and...
I think it's 2, yeah.
2? Okay, yeah. And...
Yeah, it is 4-player, it's beat 'em up, and I know MagFest used to always,
Colossus noise is
the Colossus noise. Yeah, when you go to MagFest, you hear one person scream, and it's just the entire thing erupts. It's great.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of which, that has a giant arcade, and that's where I'm going to be playing arcades.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see it.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I want to go again sometime, but gotta save up the money first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's expensive.
Yes. Yeah, it's expensive and it's tough to get tickets.
Yeah, I saw all that. It's woof.
First year that it's ever been tough to get tickets, from what I understand.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Even was it last year or the year before? It was not that it was tough, but I didn't get them right away, and it was whatever, it was fine. But then this year I was I want to get there early so I can get in the hotel, and then all of a sudden there were all server problems and shit,
Price increase within the first 45 minutes or something like that.
Yeah, I don't think they can do that ever again. That whole
I don't think that went over well.
No,
well, I mean, it did not.
It's technically it wasn't their fault in the sense of we've always done it this way.
Yeah.
I think
we just didn't anticipate that we are this year 3 times as popular as we were previous years.
Yeah, I think they even anticipated a large amount of growth, and this so far exceeded it. And I mean, for me, it's that's a PR thing, and you kind of I think you should take it on the chin and be all right, look, we'll just have to swallow that. But then again, it's a not-for-profit thing, and money doesn't just grow on trees and blah, blah, blah.
Right.
So,
yeah.
You really can't, But, all right, well, thanks, Digital.
No problem. Good to always be back on.
Of course, always good to have you back on.
Right.
I'm going to try to do this more often. I want you all to give me grief if I don't do it more often, okay?
All right, well, keep an eye on that.
You got it. Thanks, pal. All right, later.
See ya.
Have a good one.
Bye.
You're dragged out. All right. Doc, pick a number.
1.
Okay, another regular. Andy AML.
Look, I was gonna say 1 regardless of who was there. Okay,
I know.
Number 1 is correct.
Well, I'll do things to switch it up, just so you can't influence the jury. Not that you were, but whatever. Okay.
Hey, how's it going?
Andy, my pal, how are you?
My dude, what's up? I'll be auditioning for the role of Slow Beef to replace Slow Beef and Diabetes.
That sounds good, actually.
both of
Please
them,
do.
huh?
Yeah. Yeah, we're not going any. Yeah, we might. No, I'm kidding, we're not. But, Andy, I'm playing Monolith, and it's great. Do you like it?
Yeah, how are you liking this? I was looking at this earlier. It looks really cool.
It's really cool. I was concerned when I first played it because I, like, tore through normal mode. I'm really not trying to do, like, a whole, like, look how great I am kind of shit. But then I went to hard mode, and it's like, oh, yeah, this is a little more, like, what I think normal mode should have been. You know what I mean? Like, I think if you're not good at shmups, that's normal mode is fine. But if you're, like, used to them and you play a lot of, like, Crimson Clover and that kind of games, like, I got through, like, basically this game's equivalent of, like, the chest on, like, the first night I played it. So,
yeah, nice.
Yes. But then, once you get to hard mode, things are like, okay, we see you can handle it now, we'll stop fucking around. You know, that kind
Yeah,
of
because this kind of reminds me a little bit of Downwell, almost, with the whole, like, you get to choose different upgrades for your weapon that aren't necessarily better, they're just different.
Yeah, exactly. There's, like, ammo, too, so, like, part of it is, like, well, I'm actually going to downgrade the weapon, but I was going to lose this one anyway because I was running out of ammo. You know, there's, like, a lot of really smart stuff they do with this game, more or less, you know?
Yeah,
Also-
like, I saw this the other day, and it looks really cool.
There's
By the way,
Mhm.
cool subscriber, Behosu.
Oh, yeah, thank you, Behosu. Thank you
Oh,
very
nice.
much. Yeah. Good stuff.
Yeah, it's the cool move.
Definitely.
So, Slow Beef, did you do Fiesta this year or no?
I haven't done it this year. I've been pretty busy this summer, but we have till end of August to do it.
Yeah, like you've got, I think, about another month still. I started my run, but I got a really boring party. I got like Beastmaster, Berserker, Dragoon, and then I think something else. I don't even remember what it was. It's just, I can't bring myself to finish the run. It's just, I know I can do it. It's just not going to be exciting for me.
Maybe we should do Berserker Boys, like just to kind of help you through it.
Yeah, we like I do want to. It's been a while since we did that.
Yeah,
Because last year I think we didn't do it. You were obviously busy with the kids and everything. But
I did the Fiesta, but it was quick. So for anyone who didn't know, by the way, that was the Final Fantasy V Fiesta. Ty Tuesday, Raving Loon, Andy, and I did like a sort of a multi-Twitch thing where we all like played Fiesta together for a little bit, and then you all helped me get through it.
Yep.
You helped me
Did you
through
see-
that tough period in my life. Thank you.
Oh, it was fun. You came up with some really cool stuff with your party for stuff like Soul Cannon and the Sandworm.
Well, that was Soul Cannon.
it was-
I mean, I had
was a
a
treat.
fucking bard. It was like, come on now.
Bard is like the slow rolling death wall that just slowly gets stronger and stronger until you annihilate everything.
Yeah.
Did you see Loon's run this year?
No. Oh, Wounded
Yes.
too, right?
He did dual Fiesta, dos Fiestas, two brothers.
He did two at the same time.
Yeah.
Wow. That's very Moss.
He went all out. This is
Yeah,
he
he
has topped himself this year.
He was doing two for people who don't get it. It's not just two at the same time. It's two at the same time with simultaneous inputs. He did a simultaneous input of Final Fantasy V of two different Fiestas, two different teams.
Yeah, one game, two games, one controller. Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
whole deal.
If you've ever seen those tasks of the Mega Man games where they beat multiple with a single input, same deal.
Yeah, except he
That's
did
Loon.
that.
He does these things.
And I don't think he had practiced it either. He had just played so much Final Fantasy V and was so good at the single-player game, he just went for it, right?
Oh yeah, he knows basically everything about the game.
Loon is king of Fiesta. He just is.
He is really good.
is-
No, and I went to him when I was having trouble with stuff, and it was great.
Yep.
Yeah, Fiesta's a really fun experience. Just
Yeah, I look forward to hearing about everyone's runs. I don't think it's for me, but I enjoy the spectacle of it.
I think I gotta power through my run and then maybe try another one, see if I get a better party makeup. Like I've still never gotten Blue Mage ever, and I've been doing Fiesta for 4 to 5 years.
Huh.
I've never once gotten Blue Mage.
I think my only issue with Fiesta in a way is the charity aspect is pretty undefined, which on the one hand it's nice because it's like, do whatever you like, and that's totally cool.
Sure.
But it's like, if you want, I feel like you could probably raise more money if there were a little more clear definition around things that are not berserker
Yeah,
risk.
Fair.
You know,
Mhm.
They do have stuff where people will pledge.
That's what I
like
do.
they'll say, I'll give $1 for everybody who beats the game with a berserker in their party, or everybody who beats the game with the name, Turd Lord or whatever.
right?
But that's that sort of
And
thing.
with the word turd lord, your time is up.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm gonna go out on a high note. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. We should.
Sure.
do
Thanks
this
for.
more.
Andy.
We'll hang out more often, Andy. We're always welcome.
Yeah, I didn't even know you had a Discord. This is the first time I've actually seen it.
Oh yeah, he basically forgot to, so we're good.
Whoops.
You gotta promote that brand. But yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Take care.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Andy. And Andy left him. Okay. Oh man, there's so many people. All right, Sarah, you pick a number, but this time I'm gonna switch it up a bit.
Okay. I pick 6.
And I'm going from the bot. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Shadow Hog, another person. All right.
Hello, hey.
I'm gonna pick the person next. All right, Shadow Hog, how are you? Are you there?
Yeah.
Is he in the room?
Yeah.
Is
He
he
just unmuted
muted?
himself. So
He has to
give him
unmute himself.
Yeah.
Do you have a microphone in the first place? Is actually a good question, I suppose.
I mean, I would assume if you're in a voice channel, I would assume that people were like hanging out and talking in a nice waiting room kind of environment, where they can interface with other slow beef and RP fans. Right.
Also, Discord
aka
can act
diabetes
strange,
fans.
like if you haven't used it in a while, like sometimes your settings reset and stuff. So yeah.
Windows updates in particular hate audio settings, and this can mess with Discord. Restart your voice settings is almost universally the answer. Just go into your settings and reset them. They're good.
Hey, wait a minute. What the heck? I'm supposed to have a thing called Second Wind, which resurrects me. Damn it, Shadow Hog.
I'm probably gonna slide on out of here.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Well,
See ya.
take easy.
You too.
All right. If Shadow Hog's not coming in, then I'm going with somebody else. Okay. We're gonna go with Wait, Shadow, are you there? 3, 2. All right, Shadow.
No, they can't figure it out. They can't hear us.
Okay.
And
then you're out.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Sorry. We'll get you back if you can figure it out. But until then, let's go G-Volt. All right. We'll give G-Volt a couple. What?
They vanished.
G-Volt vanished?
Yep.
Okay. In that case, let's go with Quintalian.
Hello. Hey.
You're on mute, Quintalian. It's great. That sounded really obnoxious. That's... Now they're gone, too.
What the heck?
What the heck? This was working out so well before Sarah ruined everything.
What's going on, everybody? Does everyone got just stage fright, or what?
Maybe, yeah. Why are you in the voice chat if you are? This time I have a friend, Turbo. You know Turbo.
Oh, fuck. Twitch.tv/Turbo.
Damn, just getting in here immediately with that, that
Turbo.
lightning plug.
Turbo, you're a pal. You want to just co-host in Sarah's absence now that she left?
Sure.
All right, come on in.
I'm here.
Not that you weren't doing a good bang-up job by yourself, Doc, but as long as you're here, why give a pal a time limit?
You didn't even give me a chance to do it by myself. Don't you give me that.
I'm taking the reins.
You motherfucker.
All right, Doc, your time limit start. No, all right.
Oh no.
All right, let's get.
No, I'm goofing.
Let's get Indestructible Cat in here. All right,
What even is the time limit?
Hey, how you doing?
Welcome.
I'm doing fine. How are you guys doing?
Not too bad. What do you call it? What do you want to talk about, Cat?
Video games. I'm considering we're playing some.
I'm playing Monolith. That's all I play now.
I've been playing Wolfenstein.
Oh man, I've been itching to play Wolfenstein.
Just hating that Wolfensteve, huh? Nice.
It's much better than it has any right to be.
Yeah, actually, I got gifted Wolfenstein. You mean New Order, right? Like the new ones, I'm assuming.
Yeah. No, I'm not talking about the old 3D one.
I had streamed like the really old Wolfensteins, like the games that they were based on, you know?
You briefly had an idea to go through all of the Wolfensteins, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
Those are the ones without BJ Blazkowicz, right?
Yeah, without
they're
BJ Blast.
Like old-ass original Wolfensteins, you know? I'm talking about the ones before they were remade into 3D.
I did play them, it's just they're hard, and they're hard to make interesting because it's like the same game over and over again, and I don't know.
I've never played through any of them, but I really want to, especially given recent news events.
Yeah, no, I hear that. But yeah, no, it's like, but I will tell you, like, it's tricky, you know, because the second game especially, a thing you have to do is when the Nazi comes up to you, you have these numbered passes, like 1 to 5, and you have to guess which is the right one that they want to see, and there's no clues to that. And you might not even have the correct one, but then you have 2 tries before, you know, they capture you. It's a tough game, but that's it.
The New Order does this weird thing, like where in the second chapter you have to make a choice, and then the game splits into 2 timelines.
No kidding.
Yeah, it's cool.
Oh, maybe I gotta play that game.
You should probably just go ahead and skip all of the rest of them and just play that. Maybe come back to and play Return to Castle Wolfenstein at some point in that whole series. Because Return to Castle Wolfenstein, also a good game.
One thing I never understood is people call the New Order like a reboot when it's a full-ass sequel, like they reference. Like,
it's a full-ass sequel to the 2009 game, which was a reboot. That's the thing.
Thank you, Cousin Wit, by the way.
When did New Order come out?
2013 or 14, I think.
Okay.
I think so.
Yeah.
Let me look this up.
Wolfenstein New Order. I typed that extremely slow, purely to say it out real slow. 2014, May 20th.
And that's the most recent Wolfenstein, other than the one that's being released.
The Old Blood is actually a standalone DLC release, basically, that came out, I think, a year later.
Yeah, I hear the story is not as good as that one.
Does Germany have a problem with the newer Wolfensteins because of the whole, like, Nazi imagery thing?
No.
I don't think so.
You're in Germany, you're not allowed to have Nazi imagery out in public, but guess what? They're also very, very cool with shooting Nazis, for what it's worth.
That is fair, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, normal people, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
The new Wolfenstein that's coming out has BJ kick-ass on a wheelchair, and that's supremely my shit.
I'm dying to play the new one, even though I've still not played like New Order or anything, but like Wolfenstein 2, is it New Colossus or?
Yeah, I think so.
That looks
New
so...
Colossus is the one coming out, yeah.
That looks so dope.
And here's some money. You'll need it to carry out your investigation.
Thanks, cousin.
So yeah.
What was I gonna say? But like, I didn't realize. Wait, so BJ, what do you call it? You control him in a wheelchair for a bit?
In the new game, if you look at the trailer, you see BJ in a wheelchair, dual wielding assault rifles.
Nice.
And going to town, and it's fucking amazing.
That's BJ Blazkowicz.
You know what other game I heard has that is The Surge, which is it's that the sort of futuristic Souls-like from the company that made Lords of the Fallen, apparently.
From what I understand, it has similar problems to Lords of the Fallen.
Yeah, I heard that.
In that it's although in place of just being bad, it's more just thoroughly mediocre.
I've heard, like a lot of the regular quote-unquote day-to-day combat in it is very hard, you know. So,
but the bosses are real easy.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. That the trash mobs of the game will just completely murder you up, like completely fuck you up. But when you get to a boss, he'll take it out pretty easy.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
I'm under the opinion that any game with guns akimbo is automatically better.
What is better than one gun? Two gun.
Absolutely.
Two gun is better than one gun.
Two guns. Did I ever tell you I used to play House of the Dead, Guns Akimbo? That was like one of my favorite things. Like you put a dollar in and like just pay for
playing two versions of like you were player 1 and 2 at the same time.
Yeah.
Shooting it.
Yeah, and
Nice.
Yeah, and you know what? I tried that with Time Crisis, and that did not work so well. But you know,
Sounds fair.
sounds fair.
Like, I think one of the Call of Duties tried to go Guns Akimbo, and they didn't do that well at all.
Do you have anything you want to plug?
I do like guest on the Darkest streams on like Tuesdays and Thursdays. So other than that, my Twitter. So
Indestructible
and
Cat.
donate. Yeah, Indestructible. Yeah. And donate to Patreon/Showgleek.
Aw, but all right. Thanks a lot, pal.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me on.
Of course. All right. Who do we got next? All right, let's get him in here. What the heck? Axical, you're on. All right, we'll give him the standard. Oh my gosh, I'm on. I have to unmute my audio. Minute or two, you know.
Hey, how you guys?
Time's up. Get him up. No.
Oh God. All right. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, not too bad. Not too bad. How are you guys tonight?
Not too bad, you know.
Tend to be a little bit hungry, but I can wait a little bit for that.
Oh boy.
That's just going to be like, oh, mildly reheat a burg I had made earlier. That's it.
Sounds about right. I've just been having hot dogs because I've been too lazy to make anything real the past couple days.
Can I recommend making good food?
Oh boy.
You could. I do have some pulled pork that I made the other day that's still sitting in some nice barbecue. What's that word? Starts with an M. Marinade.
Marinade?
Yeah.
Sauce.
Yeah, sauce starts with an M.
Yeah. Moss.
Yeah. Sauce.
Sauce.
Sauce. You gotta start with an M because sauce is always good shit.
Beef.
But,
And pulled pork's also pretty okay.
Oh yeah, pulled pork. The stuff that gets really, really good. They have it's already sitting in barbecue, and then I throw on some Sweet Baby Ray's. Perfect.
You just double dip on the barbecue sauce then.
You can't go wrong with more barbecue sauce.
I mean, it's a little bit much if you ask me, but who am I to judge?
Everybody eats differently.
You're somebody to judge.
Yeah, all right, let's do it. Actually, no. Barbecue sauce is okay in moderation, but overusing it, it's basically all you're eating is the sauce. You just have the pork in there for texture.
Yo, just hook me up with an IV. Let's do it.
It's just drink it straight from the bottle. Screw it.
I mean, like an IV into the... I don't know how that would really work. I want to taste it. I don't want it to go in my bloodstream, because that would be a very short life, but...
Let's skip the middle, man. Have it go straight to my heart.
Just kill me!
My preferred barbecue sauces are all fruit-based, and sour, so that's completely different on my end.
I like the sweet and tangy stuff.
Yeah. I'm not surprised, Mr. Double Barbecue Dip.
Oh dear.
But I guess we're talking about games we've been playing recently. I actually finished up a playthrough of The Ring: Terror's Realm for the Dreamcast.
I've been interested in that.
This is right up your alley, Slopey. You love the really bad ones, and this is beyond horrible. It even screws up the canon. It's pronounced canon, I guess. The canon of the entire franchise.
Of the entire Ring franchise?
Yeah, I don't want to tell you how, but it changes how the ring curse actually works, and it's the stupidest thing you'll ever see.
I'm gonna tell you, because I used to really, I wasn't big into it, but like I liked the Ring so much that I was looking up all the Japanese ones and such, and the novels it was based off and all that, and I mean the Ring gets a little stupid itself in the Japanese.
It's not even
worse than that.
It's not even consistent in between, the Japanese versions itself, let alone between the Japanese and American versions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but like I was actually looking to do a long play of it and then throw it your way because it's just amazing how bad it is in every single aspect.
Also, can we go back a little bit? So did you say you were interested in that? What he did say it was a Dreamcast game, so I don't think it's a new release here that you've been.
Actually, and I do have a Sega Dreamcast here and an emulator on my hard drive, so I guess I could, if I really had that interest, I suppose I could.
I'm lucky that the Dreamcast that I ended up picking up has the ability to play backups. So,
I think the one I do can. I forget the number. You want a 1, right? That's
one
like
one and 2. 3 will not.
Yeah, ones that just don't have any copy protection reading software on them at all, right? That's the one you're looking for?
Yeah. So I did the Ring, I did Carrier, which was equally hilarious. You would love that one too.
Hold on, wait. Where is the number on your on the Dreamcast?
Let's see. I got mine right here.
I'm holding mine right now.
It's just showing off your Dreamcast to everyone else.
It's actually not mine. The guy Jim, who I do visual novel book club with.
I beat him up and stole it.
I beat him up. No, he gave it to me. Yeah, he was like, he wanted me to play Shenmue, and he was like, I still have my old Dreamcast, so he gave me Shenmue.
Alright, so at on the label on the back, the big black one, at the bottom right, you'll see the NTSC, and to the left of that...
That's a 1.
There you go, you're good to go.
Alright, let's just all get out our Dreamcast now. Let me find mine.
You have a Dreamcast too?
You got a Dreamcast?
I thought it was like a
system. Dreamcast. What the hell?
I thought it was a system that didn't like sell that well or anything.
Like, am I the only? Am I the only normal person in this room who does not just happen to own a Dreamcast
and have it like right next to you and ready to like?
Yeah,
I take mine to bed with me. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
It was so weird. Mine's within arm's reach. None of my other consoles are, but the Dreamcast.
I was a Sonic kid, so when the new Sega came out, I had to, with the 3D Sonics and the weird facial expressions, I had to get it.
Okay, yeah, but why do you still have one?
I mean, I still have my Atari 2800, so let's...
I still have my original Nintendo 64 that we got, when it came out. This was the one I have in front of me. Is the one my parents brought home to my brother and sister and I.
All gamers are hoarders is basically what I'm getting towards.
Yeah.
If you think that's something too, Drastic Action. Well, no. Lady Purith chimed in that she has not 1 but 2 Dreamcasts, and then Drastic Actions comes in and says, "I have the Ethernet adapter."
What the hell is with all y'all?
Gotta get that Phantasy Star Online going.
Didn't it default with one?
It has like it looks like a telephone jack in it, but I guess Ethernet, not real. I don't know.
And then recently, I've started playing a game that I'm pretty sure you dig, Slowbeat. It's Sundered.
I've seen Sundered. What do you call it? It looks pretty interesting. It's like intentionally looks like an '80s cartoon, right? Or am I crazy?
I don't know if it was meant to be that, but like it's Lovecraftian Metroidvania, and it's all proc gen. Like the levels have specific boundary boxes for areas, and then in those boxes, there's different rooms that get added to it each time you go through. So you're still going the same path to main rooms, but the layout of certain areas changes, and then enemies aren't fixed in these rooms either. They randomly come in these things called hordes. So it's totally like just random as you go through. It's really crazy.
I'm inherently distrustful of the words Metroidvania and procedurally generated. I think that's fair to be.
Yeah, absolutely. But in this case, like it does the opposite of Rogue Legacy. It gets the procedural generation right, and it doesn't feel unfair. It just feels more pressured and tense.
Well, yeah, but also does it feel good, because that's a problem with
I think so. I think that the fact that the enemies come at random intervals, and there's different like densities to them. Like sometimes it's just a few of them, sometimes it's a bunch. It just feels more organic to me.
Well, 2 things I want to say to that. 1, the game I'm playing right now is procedurally generated or prod.
Yeah, but this is a Metroidvania, my dude.
Good point.
Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah, it's really cool looking.
I'm still interested I'll give Sundered a try. But since one of the Monolith devs is here, specifically the music person, I'm just going to say that I won't give Sunder to try, and I'll just be playing this constantly. But, Axical, I'm afraid your time is up. Do you have anything you want to plug before you go?
Sure, there's my Twitch, Axical, twitch.com/Axical, and same with the YouTube. And thanks for having me on.
Sure, and that's AXIKAL.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. All right, well, thanks a lot, my dude.
Later.
Have a good one.
Thanks, fam. Is that what they call him, fam?
No, don't do that.
Turbo, pick a number.
Like any number? Like
yeah.
Rational, irrational?
Yeah. Whatever you like.
All right. 4.
Oh, it's really good level of cutting it down, making sure that you can guess any number, and you go with 4. Nice.
Mm-hmm. What a jerk. All right, Lord Dalek? Dalek.
You know, just for tonight, I'll let you call me Lord Dick.
Dalek. Is that it? Dalek?
Dalek.
Well, I used to call you Delectropig. I remember your name from the chat, and then I went to Lord Dalek, which is apparently wrong. But
yeah, well, it's a Doctor.
I've never seen Doctor Who still, but
yeah, well, I haven't really been keeping up with the episodes. It's just that was my email from high school. So I stuck with.
You're cutting out in and out a lot.
Oh, I am. Is it just the voice?
Yeah, you're sounding better now, so maybe it was just distancing the microphone.
Yeah, probably. Okay.
Yeah, but what do you call it? What? All right. What do you want to talk about?
Well, I basically well, I guess I could give my plug.
Please plug.
I will plug. I do a podcast every Tuesday night, live show, Geek Soul Brother on TalkShoe. That's why I frequently do not appear on your Tuesday nights. And lately I have been playing Cinemori X on Steam. Because this one actually worked.
I want to play. I gotta get back into that because I only did one playthrough of Cinemora, and I think things change like on subsequent plays, right? Is that a thing?
Yeah. If I recall correctly, if you clear the game once, the second playthrough you play as the villain.
Okay.
So
yeah, I want to get into that.
Yeah, but the problem with the old build of Cinemora was so badly it was so under accelerated that it ran at like 2 frames per second mostly. They fixed it, so I can actually play it. Hooray!
Nice.
I
want to play. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Also, I've been playing Bullet Soul, Infinite Burst. That's very good. And
a friend of mine posted that he had been playing that as he got back into doing a shmup, and he has good things to say about that. It sounds good.
It's great. It's basically, it could be best described as Baby First Bullet Hell because it's a little more forgiving and they give you a lot
of Baby's First Bullet Hell. Slowby, have you checked out anything at all about 16 that just came out just recently? I'm saying this right now while you're in here, Lord Daly, because you fucked with me last time. I remember. I've got to remember it, you piece of shit.
For the folks at home who don't remember this treachery, what happened?
Oh, it was just during one of the Greediest streams, and he.
Yeah, I badmouthed his precious
Toho. Yeah. So.
You messed with me, and I'm gonna fucking encroach on your time, you piece of. No, I'm kidding.
It's nothing.
Mm-hmm. 16 actually did come out. It's very good. It's very, very fun. So I recommend it sometime. Yep.
All right, I'll check it out. I heard mixed things, actually, but I'll check it out.
It ended up not actually being nearly as easy as was expected. Once it gets into stage 4, the difficulty ratchets up way higher than you'd expect.
Oh, interesting. Well, as someone who's 1cc, what was it? 8, 9.
Most of them.
6, 7. Wait, 6, 7, 8, 9.
6, 7, 8, not 9. 10.
10. Yeah.
Wait, no, you actually never did finish 10. You did 11, 12,
right.
and I think that was it. Yeah.
So this is how lousy Toho is. We don't remember the titles, we can only remember the numbers.
I can remember every single title. Don't you give me that shit. I'd go through them in order, including the side games if you asked me to. I'm not going to.
It's the same game over and over again! Just changes the backgrounds!
Oh boy.
That's incorrect, sir.
Oh boy.
This is what you sound like right now, alright? That's what you sound like.
Isn't Toho 1 the sort of like a breakout game?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's like Puzzle Bobble, isn't it?
It's weird.
That kind of interested me, like how it made the transition from that to shmup.
Well, Zun originally liked Puzzle Bobble, and then he decided he liked Dodonpachi more. That's the transition.
It's reasonably sure it actually predates Donpachi.
I don't think it predates Donpachi.
Oh, dip! Sorry, that's my...
Probably not Donpachi, but yeah, they actually do predate Dodonpachi. Yeah, Donpachi came out roughly the same time as the first one, so the non-shoot 'em up.
Yeah, yeah.
I like Monolith.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, Monolith is actually really cool. I mean, I didn't know about this game until you started playing it. Was it last Friday?
Yeah.
So if we're trying to have a stream here, I don't think you need to interrupt us like that.
I'm sorry.
I mean, I like the idea that's more of a sort of a drained version of. I mean, I described it. I said it was sort of like an Isaac last week, but
you set off the Isaac alarm. Oh, sorry.
I set off the Isaac alarm. That mother will kill us.
Extend the timer a little bit because I did like genuinely encroach a little bit on him, and that was a joke. That was not serious.
We always extend the timer a little bit.
Yeah, didn't that last guy go like 15 minutes?
He was on a tear.
Yeah.
And he sucks. So we have to get like we have to be. No, I'm joking.
He paid $50, so he gets them. No.
Yeah, I've given him like maybe 75 for last 3 years. I don't know.
All right then, we'll give you another minute. What was I gonna say? Yeah, it's actually because like I said, I had all three of the devs on, not on, but like in the chat. And I think one of them said they basically wanted to make like an Isaac. They were like playing the Binding of Isaac, and they're like, I wish this weren't so much about like random chance. So they kind of added like these like bullet hell things to it, and it's like very not floaty, and I like it just a lot better than Isaac.
Yeah, I've only been able to I've only managed to actually clear Binding of Isaac, so that's how terrible I am at the game. And this seems playable.
Yeah, it's a lot more like fair, I feel like, because I've ranted on this on the RP podcast and all that stuff, but like just like how a floaty Isaac can feel and how like the shots like have verticality to them, so you can't tell quite where they're coming from all the time. And keep in mind you're talking to somebody who did the Lost Challenge. Like I really played a lot of Isaac and all that. It's just then you play so much of it that's when you start to kind of see some of those other things about it, you know. But that said, I really enjoy this, and I would really very much recommend this.
How is the reaction time? So this is like a really obviously it's a twin stick shooter. Is it really heavy on like reaction time and can't have much lag or anything?
No, it's more like if it gets technical, like shoot 'em up wise. It's a little more like, there's like reaction time stuff, like this tank just burst in, but if you watch I know you're like kind of on a delay, like if you watch, they gave me like a little like, hey, something's coming in this direction type of like warning. And then if you look, it's a little more like bullet hellish, you know? The lack of
obviously the problem with Isaac is you don't know when you're about to enter a boss room, it just happens. Oh
yeah,
crap.
Exactly, yeah. Or it's just like, hey, you're in a room, Larry Jr.'s here, he's heading downward, bye-bye. You know, like, that's your hit. And this is a little more intense. And again, a reminder to folks, I'm playing on hard mode, so like, normal mode's a little less, oh my gosh, what the heck, kind of,
Yeah, this looks kind of nuts at the moment.
Right, yeah. But it is a ton of fun. And I'm not just saying that because the music guy's here. But, I was gonna say, or was here. Maybe he's not here anymore. This game sucks. No, I'm joking. But alrighty. Well,
get out of here.
Thanks a lot, Lord. Dalek.
Lord Dalek.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Thank
you.
you.
Piece of shit.
You too, you asshat.
Oh dear. Bye-bye. All right, let's get somebody in here who I've never had in. All right, okay. Yeah. All right.
Stop making people pick numbers.
I will. Bobinator. Bobinator. Let's see how long it takes Bobinator to figure out. Yay!
There they are.
What's going on?
This is actually looking like a really good game. You've kind of got me sold on this.
It's Monolith, baby.
Hey, nice.
I'm actually not really a fan of Binding of Isaac at all, but I'm always looking for games that are kind of like it without its kind of a new groundsy style, I guess you call it. And this was kind of like a pretty good choice for that kind of thing.
You could just go ahead and say awful aesthetic, because it's bad.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's go with that.
Yeah. Sure, love poop fart blood aesthetic. That's great. It's good. No,
I got distracted by chat. What are we talking about? We're talking about Ed McMillan.
Binding of Isaac is kind of ugly. That's what we're talking about.
So I played End is Nigh, which kind of got me on a little bit of a Masochore kick, and yeah, it's very like monochromatic, and everything is just like poop and tumors. The game, and
that's Ed McMillan.
I'm sorry.
So. You've played a lot of bullet hell stuff. How hard do you say this is compared to some of the other games you've played lately?
Not at all, probably.
Normal mode is definitely like all the Toho stuff I did recently. Like I tore through normal mode. Hard's a little tricky, but it's how do I put it? It's like a really hard bullet hell. Like there's some of them like Exceed Third I still can't get the secret stage on. Crimson Clover I've done Arcade Original once on technically the broken ship, the secret ship, so but that said, I feel like hard mode's within my grasp here, so it's medium level, as far as bullet holes bullet holes.
Yeah,
it's also pretty. Why did I buy that? It's also pretty accessible though too. So even if like you're not totally into bullet hells and stuff, it's like not crazy hard or anything. But then if that's not your bag, hard mode is a little more kind of what you're expecting. If that makes sense.
Also, ignore the train. That just kind of happens around here.
I wouldn't have actually even noticed, truthfully, if you hadn't said anything.
So, the fact about Discord is that it has built-in noise cancellation that's usually very effective, so most things won't happen.
Yeah, totally.
I don't know if it has built-in noise canceling, but it has... Oh.
Straight up has built-in noise canceling and noise reduction.
See, I've never been really great at bullet hells. I've tried a whole bunch of them, but I'm generally pretty terrible at them. There's one game I want to put more time in, though. That'd be Jamestown. That's pretty much my favorite of the genre.
That was one of the ones I cut my teeth on when I was like... Because somebody had gifted me Crimson Clover, which is what kind of was like, got me into the whole, like, I should play these bullet hells. They're fun type of thing,
I've heard a lot of problems with Jamestown, though, in that, like, its hitbox is actually slightly larger than average, from what I understand, and on top of that, it's a little bit, too randomized. It can be kind of unfair at times because of it.
Well, my big issue with Jamestown is that your hitbox is, like, in your character's neck. Like, it kind of doesn't make any sense where it is, and it's very kind of annoying that way. It's not... It's if you're not into the genre, like, it can help it got me in, so I can't be entirely, like, this sucks and is garbage, but now I've certainly now played better stuff, and I actually think, like, Crimson Clover is, like, a fun intro to... This is a fun, like, kind of intro to it.
What about Blue Wish Resurrection? I've been looking into that one.
Which one?
Blue Wish Resurrection.
I don't know if I played that one. Actually, maybe I should play that one.
For some reason, this makes me really want to go play Downwell again. I know they're not that similar, but I just really love Downwell.
It's got an interesting sort of aesthetically similar something or other. Like Downwell is I think 3 colors actually.
It's just white, black, and red. Yeah.
Game Boy style. I think they're trying to go for.
Right.
Oh, they had various different color schemes that you could unlock, didn't they?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you could change the 3 colors, but it was like max 3 colors.
Right.
Just like specific games on the Game Boy Color. You can do that in a couple.
Yeah, and it's probably like one of the best shmup-style roguelikes I think I've seen. I mean, I don't know how many there are, but I'd probably call this one of the best ones I've seen.
Monolith, yeah. I feel like this stream is a giant Monolith commercial, which is...
Hey, that's good for them.
I wonder how many sales you got people on this with.
Probably, well, as of this stream, 1? I don't know. Hopefully a lot of people.
1 maybe, if you grab it, because you said you might.
Don't return it, please, now that we've said that.
Hey, is it cool if I do some plugging real quick?
Go for it, please. You have your 5 minutes.
Okay, well, I am part of a podcast, Hardcore Gaming 101's podcast specifically.
Oh, shit! No kidding.
Top 47,858 games of all time. We've got a new episode every Friday, I believe. We take the games you send us on Twitter, Stitcher, and iTunes, and we rank them on a big scientific list, and it's pretty great.
Huh. I am a giant fan of Hardcore Gaming 101. Although, to be totally honest, I have not listened to the podcast at all. But I love that site. I always go there to look up, game.
I'm a gigantic fan of this thing that I actually have not consumed in any way.
They have a website. It's called. So why don't you go fuck yourself?
I know. I'm sorry.
I know.
It's cool.
I know what you're doing. Don't worry. We all know what you're doing, Doc. But. Yeah, if you
quiet honk to shut everyone up.
Yeah, I know, but I know exactly the podcast you're talking about, and I'm going to give it a listen tomorrow on my way to work. How's that sound? That's
cool, thank you. I appreciate it.
That's the slow beef empty promise that everybody has come to expect. Ooh, there's a lot of good stuff to buy on this level. I gotta remember that. Yes, that was a horn.
Yeah.
Is that from someone's outside or what?
No, it was me. I own a clown horn. I use it for clown horn goofs.
What if
it'd be better if you just said it was you? If you didn't, you don't need to specify that you have a horn. You're just making that noise with your mouth.
That'd be fucked up.
So is this one of those games you need to play on hard or higher to get the true final boss and all that? It seems like that sort of game.
It's actually you have to unlock hard. It starts on normal. So yeah, you have to unlock hard. That's the way this goes. Oh man, I'm down to 1 HP. I gotta remember the bomb. Yeah, no, you start on normal, and that's actually was like my worry with it was at first I'm like, this seems a little easy, and then I got hard mode, and now I'm like, I can't finish it. So
good run anyway.
I had a really broken run last night, but at any rate, I'm afraid Bobinator, our time has passed, but
all right, well, thanks for having me.
Sure thing. Can you pick a number before you go?
7.
All right, thanks a lot.
Later.
I'm not going to use that number.
Nice.
Who do we got here? All right. I'm going to bring in this person because they've been waiting a while. All right, Sparkly, you're on.
Hey. You're doing some text chatting. Why don't you join us in the voice as a whole?
Oh, that sounds wonderful. Hey guys, thank you for having me. This is lovely.
Thanks for coming in.
Let me turn my volume up because I can barely hear any of you.
Nice.
I'll speak
and
really
now
loud.
You're way too loud. Ouch.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's the range, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like trying to find the correct temperature in a shower. It's just impossible. You got either ice cold or the devil's piss. That's it.
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
What if the devil pissed cold though?
Well, okay, that depends on what kind of devil you're talking about. If you're talking about like divine comedy,
or something like that,
frozen waist up in the Lake Osiris, then yeah, sure, it's probably pretty cold. But if you're talking about fire and brimstone Satan, probably pretty hot. Alternatively, it's hot no matter what.
What if it evaporates before? Now this is
God. All right.
Now we're just
thinking
getting into
very
my
heavily about
fetishes.
devil piss. Yeah.
You're out of here. All right, but what's up, my friend?
Not much. Staying up here past midnight and having a lot of fun, even though there's crap I got to be doing in the morning. But it's your stream, so it's worth it. I've always been a fan of you, Slowweave.
Aw, thank you. Does that really mean you're a fan of Diabetes and he's just not around? I understand. I know how it works.
Do you want the answer to that question?
Yeah, I already know it. I already have it. Don't worry. No. What was I gonna say? What games are you playing?
What games have I been playing? Recently, I don't know. I've been playing some of the Kingdom Hearts games, which I don't know if you're familiar with them at all. I really don't feel like they'd be the thing.
I've never played a Kingdom Hearts. I'm willing to try. I'm really willing to try new stuff. You know.
Yeah, if you do, you should get like the 1.5, 2.5 compilation on the PS4. They all it's all the complete versions of all the games, and it's pretty much every game you need to play to understand that goddamn plot that everybody loves to bitch about.
Mm-hmm.
I have that because I want to marathon through 1 and 2 before 3 comes out.
Yeah.
Not so much. I'm not really sure if I want to do like all the extras, but I feel like there's going to be a recap.
I certainly hope so, because a lot of that stuff and all the extras actually matters quite a bit. You never guess that you need to play the one on the Game Boy Advance to understand what goes on in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm so lost.
Yep.
This is the game where like Mickey and Goofy are with you, and like
yeah, it's Donald and Goofy.
Donald
and Mickey. Yeah.
Well, Mickey's
Sephiroth's there too.
Who is?
Sephiroth.
Yeah.
He's always like a bonus boss that's really hard to fight.
But isn't he voiced by like Justin Timberlake or somebody?
He was voiced by Lance Bass in the first one, but he was.
And he only grunted. Why is that like a thing that you hired Lance Bass out for? It's just grunting.
He gets more lines later on.
Yeah, but I think his voice acting was changed for 2, so.
Yeah, it was. It was just in 1 that was Lance Bass.
Mm-hmm.
I know that, like you said, like Justin Timberlake or something voiced him. Like, actually, the voice of Roxas in 2 and Ventus in Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep is actually Jesse McCartney, who I remember as being like an annoying proto-Justin Bieber that my sisters always listened to.
Yes. I thought you meant like Jenny McCarthy for a second.
No,
there,
Jesse McCartney.
Jesse McCartney. Yeah.
Yeah, back when boy bands were popular and crap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They still are, trust me.
To an extent.
I mean, you know that One Direction until very recently existed, so.
What happened to One Direction?
Oh, they broke up.
Oh.
They went a different direction.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah. Eat it.
That's
I'll
the
sign
good
out.
shit.
What's that? Look at the Monolith Devin chat says, please stop promoting my game. Stop. Please stop playing this on your stream. Oh, man. I see dead people, kid. Awesome. What else have we been doing? Oh, yeah, so Kingdom Hearts I've never played. Square... What's Square been doing? What's Square Enix been up to lately?
Final Fantasy 15 for
14
one.
and 15, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
14 and 15.
They've been trying to fix 15, and they've been doing a very bad job about that.
I don't know. I played a bit of 15. I need to get back to it. I kind of put it on the back burner. What, are they trying to fix with it, really? I haven't.
So there is chapter... Yeah, this is a little bit of spoilers, but chapter...
Alright, go ahead. It's whatever. Oh, time's up! What do you know? Bye-bye. No.
They change up the gameplay a little bit later. I won't change it, spoil anything, but
I heard that.
Things get
heard
weird.
That much, yeah.
Yeah, I still have not finished that. Oh, I found a. Oh, never mind. Okay. Yeah, I still haven't played it. I have it on my PS4, but my wife calls it boy time. Anyway, call it. Do you have anything you want to plug, Sparkly, before we have to go?
Anything you want to plug? Plug the Sega Dreamcast again. I love that thing. I got one sitting hooked up on the TV right next to me.
What the fuck is with all y'all? Just everyone who just has a Dreamcast still.
Look, that system was before its time, my man.
Yeah, before its time, because its time was when Sega took it out behind the shed and shot it in the head. Okay? That's what its time was.
I was going for a less brutal joke there, but we both were sort of on the same vein.
All right, yeah. No, but
I don't know. I might fire it up, play Resident Evil 2 again.
Well, make sure when you fire it up, it talks back to you, because that machine is very loud.
It is though. All right, thank you guys for having me. I'll screw off now. You can bring someone else in.
Thank you so much, Sparkly.
Have a good one. Sorry for filling up so much of your time with Devil Piss.
It's no problem. See you guys.
Let up. I'm fighting Demon now, so we'll do that boss fight.
I was about to go ahead and just grab someone at complete random.
Do it. I use Dreamcast as my wallpaper, says the Mr. 4.
Hey, Rob P. How you doing? Have you got a different name that you prefer to go by? Also, hopefully your microphone works.
Wow, this is a lot easier with you managing things, Doc.
If you've been saying anything...
We're not hearing.
You've been saying nothing.
Oh my gosh. Turbo, we didn't let you plug anything, by the way. I'm sorry.
Sure. I have been streaming more often at twitch.tv/TheTurboC. Follow me on Twitter @TheTurboC. And Visual Novel Book Club. I'm doing that now with Slowbeat too. If you're looking for funny jokes about cats, then find another podcast. No.
Yeah, we don't tell any funny jokes about it. All right, Rob, any luck?
I'll give you a chance to reset your voice settings, see if that works out. If it doesn't, unfortunately, we'll have to move on, but...
One fun effect of Monolith, which I talk
about
every
single... Just too ashamed because his last name's P. I'm just kidding, Rob P. Want to talk to you.
I desperately need human contact, please.
I'm joking.
Everyone else up to now has been fake. It's all just been fake voices that I've been doing.
That reminds me, have you ever read 17,776?
I really want to.
I read the first 6 when I first heard about it, and I've been letting it build up some. I want to read the rest of it all in one go.
Is it not finished?
I believe it's not finished. I
really
enjoyed it.
I didn't finish it because I felt like
I actually have it on my primary bookmarks page, like on the. Yeah, okay. It is done. It was done over a month. Yeah, I've read like the first 6, I think, chapters of it, and there's 25. So. All right.
Rob, I'm sorry.
Have you fixed your setup or?
Wait. Rob, no.
Oh, sorry about that. We're gonna have to.
Hello, I'm Rob.
Rob, there you are! Yay!
Hey, how you doing?
It's me, Dracula.
Oh no! How did you feel about your portrayal in Castlevania? It was really, really odd.
It was really weirdly sympathetic. It's strange.
I have heard good things about that that rendition, the Netflix one.
I'm on episode 3 now. I think I just finished the 3rd episode, and
I'll have to make a mental note to check it out sometime this week.
Yeah, I don't hate it, but I think I'm like ambivalent on it right now. It's not terrible, but like there's some stuff in there that's like maybe I don't know. Yeah, I've ranted about that on every stream of it. Just like yeah, they make Dracula have to be very sympathetic, which I'm very anti-vampire. Well, that's not true. No,
I just want everyone to know I'm not for vampires. I think the blood drinking is not really a good thing.
Not cool, guys. Not cool.
And it's not really what we want in our world right now.
Okay.
I can understand if maybe you might be pro-vampire, but let's not get ahead of ourselves here.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, I need to cycle you out.
Sorry, Rob.
Have a good one, though. Oh, sorry.
That vampire thing's gonna come back to bite you on Twitter.
Hey, hello.
So to speak.
How are you doing? I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Oh, they failed to actually stay around.
All right. Bye-bye.
So people that are in the
all right,
in the waiting channel, if you're trying to unmute, make sure that you're not actually hanging up.
Oh, we both grabbed some at the same time.
I'm dragging mine out.
Okay, Quintilian, have you? Hey, there you are. You fixed your stuff.
There you are.
Hello.
Hello. Can you hear us? Uh-oh.
Okay, I must be a little bit behind, but hello.
Hello. You're not listening to the stream, right? You're listening to us in Discord.
I was.
Oh, good.
But now I'm not.
Okay, cool. Awesome. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Good to hear. What have you been playing lately? What's been going on? What's new in the How do you pronounce that? Quintalian?
I pronounce it Quintalian.
Quintalian.
I've heard it pronounced several other ways by other people. But
I like how you
valid.
said that. Oh, okay. They are valid. Because I was about to say you were like, I pronounce it this way, but other people, they're good. They can pronounce it better than me.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Oh,
that's why you want to get.
That's kind of sad.
That's why you
anyway,
I
mostly play Final Fantasy 14. I haven't really been playing very much else lately.
Final Fantasy, which one? Sorry, 14.
14, yeah.
That's the MMO one, right?
That's correct.
Yeah, that's right. We talked
What
about
server
that
do you
earlier.
play on?
Argatanas.
Oh, damn it. Excalibur for life.
Yeah, I know. I tried to get on Excal, but it's always full, so...
Is it like a reservation at like Dorcia where everybody's trying to do it? And it's like a status symbol if you can get on Excalibur?
I guess you could say that, yeah. I mean, there's like several well-known groups on Excalibur. Not so much on Sargatanas. I guess we have our share of the celebrities or whatever you want to call them.
Mm-hmm. Well, if I ever play FF14, which I won't, that'll be the server I go to, is Sargatanas.
Well, that would be appreciated. We have plenty of space in our free company since I'm like one of 2 members.
Okay.
Nice. Are you up to date on like doing the new stuff in 14, or are you just trying to slowly catch up to that?
No, I've been playing for quite a while. Actually,
Okay.
1.0. So.
Oh, you've been
I'm
playing since.
fairly up to date.
You've been playing.
So you're
since...
level 70 in all the classes.
Not all classes, but I am maxed out on Ninja.
Oh, nice.
Neat.
Cool. What? So, what is like? What's an RPG? Is so FF14?
Is this the one with Mickey Mouse in it?
Thank God, no, it's not.
Oh man. Is it like too late to get into like FF14 now? Is it like kind of passe or what?
I've actually been seeing quite a few people starting fresh recently. Probably a lot of that is because of the new expansion, Stormblood. Is fairly fresh still. And not only that, but they also added jump potions or something along. Well, that's the unofficial name for them.
Mm-hmm.
But like items you can buy in the cash shop that like let you skip huge portions of like the main storyline, or like get a job like up to max in like a really short amount of time, so you can catch up to your friends playing.
Oh, that's kind of interesting.
Neat.
Yeah, that is neat.
It's been contentious because it's sort of like, you know, you have to pay to do that. Pay an exorbitant amount, I should say, not that you have to pay.
It's a lot if you want to jump, yeah.
How much is it?
But I think like almost $40.
Wow.
That is.
But then of course you miss out on all the storyline, and like, what's the point if you're not like doing that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
at least I find the story to be pretty interesting, so that's what keeps me playing more than anything, actually.
So 40
I
bucks
found it fun, yeah.
40 bucks in addition to like however it costs, how much it costs to subscribe to the game, or
yeah, buy the game, subscribe to it, and then money for the jump potion.
So wait, you have to. There's a purchase price for the game itself, then you subscribe to it.
It is a subscription-based game.
But it's not free to. Is it free to play or? No?
There's a free demo, but it's not free to play.
Got it. But my point is, it's not like you pay $60 for the game plus you have to like subscribe to actually like play it. It's just you get the game for free, but you need like to subscribe to it for $15 a month or whatever.
No, you pay for the game. You pay for a subscription as well.
It is very much old style MMO payment system right there.
I think if you buy it, you get a month trial free.
I believe so.
There's a free 30 days. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So basically, what you ended up doing is you're paying for, a little bit extra on top of the first month.
But that's partly why I'm not playing anything else, is because that's my budget for games.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
I did actually just get Hollow Knight yesterday as a gift, so I haven't actually had a chance to play it yet. But I'm looking forward to that too.
I've heard Hollow Knight is like great.
I too have gotten Hollow Knight as a gift and have not yet played it. It looks fun. It looks good. I just haven't touched it.
Wonderful. The who was it? Wooly was like, you gotta play that, because Wooly and I have this thing where like every so often we have to recommend each other a game, and like I was on this streak where I've only been recommending good shit, and I almost lost it last time we met up, but I recommended Indivisigun Heroes to him and Matt, and I don't think they actually played it, so fuck them. But whatever.
Oh, what pieces of shit.
What was that game?
Invisigun Heroes.
I'm not familiar with that.
That's a fun game. I actually streamed that the other day with a couple folks. But like, so what you do is it's a top-down like game. It's like a top-down deathmatch kind of thing, although there's different modes. And the gimmick is nobody can see each other, including themselves. So it's like grid-based, and you have to like remember where you are and like kind of stalk other characters, and nobody can see each other. It's really cool. So.
But there's a lot of context clues that go on to let you basically eke out where they are. If there's a snow map, you can see footsteps in the snow, etc., kind of thing like that. You can also, if you bump into something, it shows where they are. So you have to be careful to not bump into things too.
That sounds pretty cool. I would check that out.
It's really cool. Yeah, I would very much recommend. Your time is up, buddy.
Indeed.
But did you have anything you wanted to plug or anything like that?
Nothing of myself. I guess if you haven't tried Rakuen, I would say maybe try playing Rakuen. It's a surprisingly emotional, cool little short RPG that I really enjoyed recently.
What was it called again? I'm sorry.
Rakuen.
Rakuen. Rakuen.
That's correct.
All right, I'll check it out. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. Well, have a good one.
Yeah, you too. Have a good night.
Good night.
I will also actually probably drop out. It's been nice.
But
this game, Monolith.
Hello there.
Hey.
What? Yeah. All right. Well, take easy, Turbo, and I think Cinequai might be our last one of the night.
Can we do one more after this?
Yeah, we can do one more after this.
We accidentally dragged that person in and then basically tossed them out immediately.
So nice. You're so nice. Okay, you're right. But Cinequai, I haven't started your timer yet. Cinequai or Cinequai?
Cinequai works.
All right, Cinequai.
Okay.
So how have you been?
Tired. It's still, it's still that whole like new parent. Not new, but like. Yeah. Sorry?
This is your second time. How can you not be used to it already?
Because, my son is a much worse sleeper than my daughter. So, by this time, my daughter was sleeping through the night for a couple of months now, and my son, woke up at the start of the stream, or actually right before we started, I should say, luckily. But there were points where he was waking up 3 times in the time I stream, which was 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. Which is crazy, but what are you gonna do? I love the little bastard, but that said,
I hope
Yeah. No, that said, he's gotten a lot better now, so I think we're finally through it. Now, of course, you know, it's like my wife's like, man, I can't believe we're not going to have not have any more kids, and I'm like, I know where this is going, so you better knock it off, right?
Yeah, that's a bit of a dangerous field right there.
No, but yeah. So I was gonna say, what have you been playing?
You know, lately I have been super burned out just with the whole world being the way it is lately. It's been hard for me to play very many games.
I hear you. Sometimes, like, you need that, like, kind of, let's get the hell out of I need to get the hell out of this.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, that makes total sense, yeah.
Yeah, it's just, like, yeah.
Been trying to play through Xenosaga again, just something I've played before, sort of a comfort zone sort of thing.
Xenosaga, huh?
Oh yeah.
That's a thing to just play as a comfort zone game. I suppose there's a lot of it. Makes sense.
Yeah, if you know, like, I don't want to do anything for the next 170 hours. I'll just play through this series.
Where are you at in that series?
I think I'm like 3/4 of the way through the first game, I believe. I think I just got past the Song of Nephilim.
Okay. I don't actually know that much about Xenosaga, so I can't say much about it.
It's an RPG. It's very different from the game that it sort of came from. If you ever played Xenogears.
Well, I'm actually just a couple of weeks off of finishing cohorting during a entire game stream of Xenogears, so I did consume all of Xenogears in its own way.
Yeah, and that was quite a game. Obviously,
it's wild. I can tell you that.
Development issues, yeah.
I always wanted to play it. I should watch that.
You kind of don't have to. You're honestly better off absorbing Xenogears from like seeing the story things, because it doesn't actually play very well.
You know what we should play on stream?
What's that?
Thank you, Quintilian. We should play. Oh my God, we should play Vagrant Story.
Motherfucker, I'm doing that as my old game stream on Tuesday.
All right, then you can play. We'll play Brave Fencer Musashi.
All right, I don't know anything about Brave Fencer and Musashi. I adore Vagrant Story for what it's worth.
Just make it a whole Ivalice series. Play through all those games.
Someone else that I know and like our audience has shared did Final Fantasy Tactics relatively recently, so I wouldn't want to double up on that.
The only problem is then you have to play Final Fantasy 12.
I actually am a pro Final Fantasy 12 person. I'm okay with that 12.
They did come out with the HD remake or whatever it was recently, the PS4 version.
I believe that's supposed to end up on PC eventually, but it's a timed exclusive or something for the PS4.
Sorry,
yeah, I only played the original on PlayStation 2.
Friggin' Beatus.
Tired of it.
Beatus is messaging me now, and it's like, no, motherfucker, it's too late. Don't even. It's too late now.
Tell him he has to get in line.
Get in line. No, he doesn't want in. He doesn't care about any of that. No.
He's quitting right now. It's over.
It's it. No, he'll never quit. He doesn't know how to quit.
This is like the thing that you want to do, sort of as your hobby for the rest of your life, right?
Yeah. Yeah, there's no, or it's more like there's just no exit strategy.
Sunk cost at this point, really. If you tried to get out, there would just be problems involved with doing that.
Neither of us make enough to buy the other out, so we're screwed.
Yeah.
Yeah. You should have built a better contract at the beginning, I think.
Yeah, tell me about it. No, I'm kidding. All right. Your time's up, Cyniqui. I'm sorry.
All right, take it easy.
Thank you too, pal.
Have a good one.
So
all right.
long.
So there's just the one person left.
Yes.
Because we both grabbed them at the same time, just make sure they get the chance.
That's absolutely nice.
All right. So you are our last guest, Captain.
Hello.
Cat.
I am the last guest.
Hey.
Hopefully, I'm not too loud.
You sound fine on my end.
Okay, because in some other chats I've been in, I've been told my mic is too loud for its own good.
For what it's worth, my end is meaningless. I'm not the one streaming it.
True.
So how are you doing?
I am good. I am, I guess, finishing with the first day of a 2-day break from my work, which is alright.
Nice. Yeah. Nice. You're finishing the break, you said?
No. I have
starting it?
another day off tomorrow, and then it's back in for a couple more days, and then another day off.
Nice. I'm ending my 2-day break known as the weekend, and it sucks.
Yeah.
So please, everyone like and comment on this video when you see it up on the old channel there. Then,
tell us about what your favorite weekend is.
Yeah,
that's it.
You're doing terrible.
You know, which of the days? Are you a Friday person, or a Saturday person, or a Sunday person?
I guess Saturday? That's a question I have not actually thought about. I do like Thursday when it's on a weekend.
Oh man, weekend Thursday is the best Thursday.
Oh, this is awesome. I unlocked the ability to give my my pet ghost different hats.
Hell yeah!
This game kind of rules.
The third eye one is very powerful. I like the Cyber Skull. I like the Jewel. All of these are good.
These are all pretty great. Yeah.
Fancy hats for your friendly skull.
A screaming skull is your only companion.
So what else are you playing? What are you doing? What's going on?
The only video games that I've had time to play recently have been Persona 5, as I'm continuing playing that, and the occasional time I otherwise play Final Fantasy 14 when I feel like it.
A lot of people playing Final Fantasy 14.
I was trying to play with a friend, but it has so far not worked out. They have been busy.
It's been a very Final Fantasy 14 Dreamcast sort of night.
Yeah, well, I mean, the Dreamcast people are clearly fake. They don't exist.
I have one.
They weren't real.
You're talking to one.
Yeah, I mean, you're the weird outlier. All of the other ones, they weren't real people, as far as I'm aware. Okay.
You own a Dreamcast. You don't.
If you still own a Dreamcast, you have to prove the fact that you are a real human being to me, or some kind of weird sentient bot.
Yeah,
are you paid for? Were you made by Elon Musk? You gotta tell me. Are you here to just make me terrified of AI?
That's a thing, by the way, with AI, is that you have to tell them. That's like it's like the fourth rule of robotics, I think.
It's the fifth rule.
The fifth rule, got it. That's Directive 5 for RoboCop. But
are you a narc? A not a real consciousness?
Oh, whoa! Hey now. Damn. That's some good acronym foo, my friend.
But you aren't come up on the fly.
So, it's tough. I somehow find time for games, though.
Yeah, I am absurd. Like, I am incredibly impressed that you do.
What, that I have time for games? Is impressed really the right word there?
Like, do you sleep? Is that the trade-off?
No, I don't. Actually, I that's kind of like why I was making it like a relatively early night for me, which is 12:34 right now. Besides the fact that I have to like upload this video and stuff, but like just because I was like just like kind of dead on my feet today, and I drank like way more coffee than I usually do.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Walmart's got me working consistently at 8-hour days, and it is not amazing when I have to do 40 hours in a row.
Yeah, it's just like I'm kind of in the final period of one of my summer class, and I'll never be done with grad school, and yeah, it's just a nightmare. And I'm also working on like a bunch of other things, and yeah, so it's been pretty crazy here. But
I'm honestly amazed that I've found time to play video games myself with all the work I've had to do.
Yeah, totally.
But at least that's what days off are for.
That's the whole thing about gaming in adulthood, you know? It's just like, when are you going to do it?
I'm glad that I managed to beat my initial run of Persona 5 as fast as I did, thanks to significant short days of work. But now it's taking me much longer to just get through, just to find time to play through my second run.
Makes sense.
It's a long game that requires lots of time.
I was considering Persona 3 one day just because I've never played any of the Persona games, and I figured it was like, yeah, I don't know. I picked that one kind of out of the bat.
All 3 through 5 are all pretty good games in their own right, though obviously with all the modern stuff, I think Persona 5 is the best just due to the way it's laid out. But at least looking into the weird story elements of games where kids fight God and eventually one kid is Jesus, because that's Persona 3.
Well, with 3, real just quick straight up recommendation. There is a correct best way to play 3 that is Persona 3 portable as the girl, as opposed to the boy, the male protagonist.
Mm-hmm.
That is just a better version of the game, straight up.
Huh.
Because the portable version, from what I understand, also uses 4 and onward mechanics, where you're not just controlling your main character and your 2 friends or whatever act randomly, and that's the worst, and that's the worst part of Persona 3. Yeah.
All right then. So Persona 3 portable is the way to go. Play as
portable. I don't know if FES does it, but I think FES does that, unless that is itself Persona 3 portable.
What is FES? I'm sorry.
It's
FES was another version of the PlayStation 2 version of the game, which had an extra chapter added on to the end that was a sizable. I want to say probably about 15 hours long.
I just watched Super Genius play through it, so that's all I can say. It's been too long.
Nice. Well, Cowhat, I'm afraid your time is. I'm sorry,
my time
Captain
has been up.
Yes, but thanks for coming in and hanging out.
No problem. I'm glad to get in, even though it was only at the end.
That's all right. Well, we're glad that you got in.
Mm-hmm.
Especially
Thank
at the
you
end.
for having me.
I think that's an insult, but I'm not. No, I'm joking. It's not. All right. Well, thank you very much, and thank you, Doc. Well, Doc, I'll tell you what. We'll call it at the end of this. No, we won't. I'm gonna lose this boss fight too. Who cares? But thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow. So later.